I will never forget being in first year of uni on a 300 level research methods course, and our professor saying to us, once you learn how to read the data, you'll realise that a lot of these peer-reviewed articles aren't actually as statistically significant as they seem to be at first glance. And that course was the hardest class that I took out of my entire 4-year degree, because you know what I found out? It is so fucking hard to prove that a source is reputable. And you know why? Because you have to prove that it's peer reviewed. You have to know who the peers are, who paid for the study, what the sample size is. You have to prove that the sample size was actually like reflective of the population. You have to look at the data to see if it says it's statistically significant and how statistically significant, because there is levels to this shit. And you have to know that because you are the researcher. It's literally bullshit. So if you're in a similar situation to the one that I just described, let me show you the one thing that made my life way easier back then. Okay, so I used this website. It's called Inara, and I'm just going to show you how I used it. So upload all your files. You can literally upload as many files as you want. Press open and they'll go straight into the library. Once they are uploaded, you can select all of the files and organize them into a folder. And once they're all in the folder, you can actually view the papers side by side, and you can use this little chat box at the side to ask questions about the papers. So for example, I'm going to ask it to compare the findings of the papers, and it generates an answer super quickly, and it's also really long and detailed. And if you're ever skeptical of the answer, you can click on the little reference number and it'll take you to the part of the paper where it pulled the information from.